Frank had an even scarier night than usual, but the moment he felt something was wrong, he didn't waste a second. He left right away. Frank, the creator of the popular YouTube channel Franco TV, is known for exploring creepy, abandoned places. His videos take viewers to forgotten spots, like decaying hospitals, quiet graveyards, and deserted buildings that time has left behind. Thanks to his unique way of telling stories and filming, he's built a strong following of viewers who love the eerie adventures he shares. But one night, he came across something that was more disturbing than anything he'd seen before. On the night of March 22nd, 2024, Frank was in a lonely, remote graveyard, ready for another solo adventure. With just his camera, he stood in the middle of the silent night, surrounded by stillness.
Guys, thank you for watching Franco TV. So I've made it back to the cemetery. Right now I'm starting off literally directly at Georgina's tomb. So far it's been pretty quiet. There's a little bit of noise going on the outside with this train that keeps passing by.
As he walked deeper into the graveyard, he reached the children's section, a part known for its creepy stories. A cemetery guard had once shown him a video of strange things happening there, and that only made Frank more curious. He needed to see for himself if the video was real. So he started filming and moved closer to the tomb, hoping to find answers.
This is that tomb right back here that I seen something sticking its head out. I just checked this out with Patreon as well. I didn't see anything. But this is definitely indeedly scary.
He kept exploring the children's section, moving slowly and quietly through the dark. But soon, something strange happened.
And this door here always freaks me out the most. I feel like I can hear music somewhere back here. That's what I'm talking about. I won't be going in there.
Even with the fear creeping in, Frank pushed forward. He was determined to find out what was going on.
I just heard what sounded like running. This is kind of why I'm keeping this night vision, so I'm not lighting up the whole area. If there is a creepy part of this cemetery, this is one of them. This tomb here has been robbed so many times and the tomb has been desecrated. But this specific area here is where you were hearing sounds of kids partying or something further back there. And that tree, if it looks familiar, I see someone hiding behind that tree on thermal and then walk away.
Every time Frank looked back, he felt like something was behind him, but he couldn't quite tell what. The strange feeling didn't go away. It only got stronger with each step. Still, he pushed forward until he reached a spot with an open door, waiting in the darkness.
This door was open, and now it's closed. If you're seeing flashes of light, that's the fireworks. I don't really see it as much, but you guys do. Let's see what's new in here. Holy shit. They did it again. Oh, they did a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna switch to my other camera so you guys... Those fireworks are so loud. So somebody put water, flowers, and then look at this. I don't want to show over here. There's a picture of a pinguino, of a male reproductive system. But look at this. That's a new candle that they left burning. And it looks like they melted something. This stuff was not here the last time. Every night I come back here, something new happens.
He realized this wasn't just random. It looked like some kind of spiritual ritual had taken place. Strange objects were scattered around, signs that something had been performed in that room. Despite how creepy it all was, Frank didn't turn back. The deeper he went into the night, the heavier the air felt around him.
It's so sketchy coming around this area because there's people living right over, so anyone could just hop over. The children's side is from here on forward. Now I believe further up here, oh my god, further up through here, there was a man sitting down saying ayuda, ayuda. Just sitting on one of the benches. I did actually speak with security and came back here with security, and they were saying it's just ghost. It's like, you gotta be careful because coming out here is not good. It's not a good omen on myself coming over here. Niño? ¿Tú quieres hablar? Child, do you want to talk? Or kid, do you want to talk? Hola. Listen. I'm getting a banging. Coming from in front. Niño. Listen. Niño, ¿quieres hablar? Whatever it is, the frequency is getting stronger the closer I keep walking this way. But I am heart set right. You hear it?
Frank kept calling out, hoping to connect with the spirits of the children buried nearby. But something else caught his attention, a shadow lurking just beyond his vision. He squinted into the darkness. Then it moved.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Quién eres? Somebody's up there. Somebody's up there. Fucking guy. ¿Quién eres? ¿Qué te quieres? No, ¿cómo te puedes robar? Haciendo video ahora. No, señor, yo estoy haciendo en vivo. Gente está cediéndote, señor.
Frank reacted just in time to keep things from getting worse.
I don't know what just happened. I think I almost got robbed. I'm in the middle of recording an area through the children's cemetery. And then a guy comes out and starts asking me questions and stuff, but he's not telling me who he is. So of course, no one's supposed to be back here. I'm gone. The dude runs after me this time, and this time he's got a bat, and he comes out with some other guy running after me with a bat.
Though clearly shaken, Frank tried to brush it off and keep going. But he had no idea the night was far from over. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I'm already seeing
a light further up through there. I don't know if that's them or not.
See that light?
See that light?
I'm hearing noises again.
I don't know if that's them or not. I'm just seeing some sort of light up there. But I was hearing noises. I was hearing what sounded like a loud bang. They could have been robbing something or stealing something. And then I started getting weird frequencies. I don't know if it's something supernatural or what's going on, but every time I get weird frequencies on this thing, something ends up happening. The last time the same thing happened, where I got a weird frequency on the radio, just, and then a guy showed up with a flashlight.
Even though he pushed the earlier encounter to the back of his mind, the uneasiness kept growing.
What sounds like a kid screaming? Mind you, the other side of the kid's cemetery is that way. I'm going to go this way and flank to the other side, avoiding whoever the hell I just ran into over there. Listen. What the? There is a kid crying up here. I don't know what it is. Hola? You hear it? I'm gonna zoom back out. Niño? Niño. I know this light is blinding to you guys. I'm gonna keep it off for now. Holy... I just saw what looked like a kid. ¿Está bien? I legit just saw a child run through here and just peek right out at me. That's somebody's house there, and then I thought this was a ladder though. But they could just stack that up and climb up that wall and just make their way in here.
As he pressed forward, he saw another figure, this time a man, running in the distance. But then something else grabbed his attention, the child. The figure seemed to move closer with every step, slowly drawing nearer, until it was gone. Frustrated, Frank turned back toward where he started, tired and disappointed that he couldn't figure out what was going on. But waiting for him there was something worse than anything he had faced all night.
Let me see if I could just come to this area here. If you guys recognize it, that's the... I just heard something up here. I don't even know what the hell I just heard. It was right over here. It sounded like something fell or something. What the hell is that? That's the tomb. Hola? What the... I legit just saw something staring at me right there from the tomb. It was sticking its head out. Just don't run at me. Hola?
But what stunned viewers most was what Frank did next. Without hesitation, he stepped forward, heading straight toward the terrifying presence that had just revealed itself.
I'm not going in here. I'm just gonna put the camera inside because this thing in here is actually really disgusting. But this is where, oh my god, it smells like strong sulfur. See, that's one area. And this is the other.
Despite the fear, despite the strange odor and the unsettling atmosphere, Frank found nothing more and decided to back off. Instead, he turned his attention to the rest of the area, still determined to uncover the truth.
I don't know what the hell that was, but something was just staring at me right over here. It looked like a person's face. I just heard something back here. There's people up there watching me. I don't want to be seen by anyone. Because they could call anybody to come back here. Where I'm always being warned as well not to go back here. Because this area is not watched as well. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the area where I went inside of there's like a tunnel or a tomb. And I saw something pale looking at me from the inside. I don't like going down this area.
But even after everything he'd experienced, Frank pushed forward into the darkness. What he didn't know was that the night still had something even more disturbing in store. Then, just when he least expected it, something horrifying appeared.
What? Hola? ¿Cómo se llamas?
Muchacho, ven, mira. Ven,
¿Qué pasó?
ven, mira.
¿Qué tú quieres? ¿Tú trabajas aquí?
Sí, ven, mira.
No quiero, señora.
Mira, no te vas a apuntar, ven.
No, señora. Gracias. Me voy, perdona.
Ven.
She wants me to go over there and fucking look at something. ¿Todo está bien? ¿Necesito ayuda? She's just saying, mira, look. Gracias, señora, me voy. Turning on that IR. No, gracias, me voy. Adiós, señora. That's been a compañía. She just said, I'll come follow. I'll go with you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave for tonight. It's an old lady. No, like, that shit. No, gracias, señora.
As the camera picked up a faint, shadowy figure, a woman, her voice echoed through the night, still coaxing him to follow. She was trying to lead him into a dark tunnel, her tone soft but strangely commanding. Something about the way she kept insisting chilled Frank to the bone. That was when instinct took over. Without saying another word, Frank turned and ran. The video ended abruptly, right at the moment he realized the woman wasn't just calling him. She was following him. And she wasn't alone. Panic surged through him as he sprinted away, desperate to escape. Whoever she was, she hadn't seemed lost. She had a goal, a reason. Her presence was too persistent to be harmless, too calm in all the wrong ways. It became terrifyingly clear. She had tried to lure him inside the tunnel. But why? What was she hoping to do? That question would go unanswered. One thing was certain. She wasn't just a ghost. This was a real person, alive and determined, and that made it all the more dangerous. Supernatural things might scare you, but at least ghosts can't touch you. It's the living you have to worry about. You never know what someone might be planning or what they might be carrying. Thankfully, Frank's quick reaction saved him. He got out in time. And there's no doubt he won't be stepping foot in that place again anytime soon. This chilling video comes from the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown, run by a man named John. He spent the last 8 years diving into abandoned and creepy places, often even spending the night there. His channel is all about sharing these bold adventures, showing the haunting beauty in forgotten, decaying places. But not every trip goes smoothly. Sometimes things get truly unsettling. In this video, John heads deep into the woods to set up camp at an old abandoned farm. Local stories say it's haunted, but that's not why he came. He's more interested in the crumbling buildings and the history left behind. What John doesn't know is that this night will bring something much stranger than rusty tools or broken walls. Something he never expected. It's November 9th, 2017. As John hikes through the forest, the sun sets, casting long, eerie shadows all around him. Once he gets his camp ready, he starts filming, excited to explore what's left of the farm, completely unaware of what the night has in store.
As you can see, I wasn't kidding about being in the woods. I'm coming up on some structures here. I have to kind of walk off the woods a little bit to get this place. Look at this. It's out here in the middle of nothing. It's a big barrel. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that really freaked me out when I first saw it. Which is weird because it's like somebody's jacket just hanging there. Look at all this stuff here. Now that is a relic of the past. It's like an old 80s printer. So cool. Look at all these little spindly things here. Looks like something could be used on a turn lathe. So this way. This whole building here is just, looks like over here it's starting to collapse in the back a little bit.
The further John goes, the more fascinated he becomes. The buildings are falling apart, but each room tells a story. One corner of the structure has already started collapsing. As he explores, something just doesn't feel right. Even though he's focused and curious, there's this strange, heavy feeling in the air. It's not enough to stop him, but it's definitely enough to notice. He tries to shake it off and keep going, hoping to uncover more secrets the place might hold.
Barn, garage. Oh, I'm falling through something. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Look at that metal. Oh, wow. Is that actually still got... Oh, wow. These are unopened. I wonder how old this is. It's unopened motor oil. That's really cool. There's a bunch of cans up here. Oh, wow. How long have you been seeing those McDonald's bags? Most saws. This is probably not the safest structure to be inside of right now. It is all collapsed everywhere around me except there's one little spot I'm in. Crazy. Yeah, this is cool. Look at all that grease. I'm gonna drop my camera in that. Some old belts here. Still a pretty solid looking old barn except for that corner. I just love being out in the woods at night. Something really freaking cool about it.
John keeps exploring the farmstead, soaking in the eerie but fascinating vibe. After covering most of the area, he feels like he's seen enough for one night and heads back to his camp for a short break. But what he didn't realize was that while he was recording, he had unknowingly captured something disturbing. This was supposed to be just another night of exploring, another chance to find forgotten relics and enjoy the solitude of nature. But someone, or something, was watching him from the shadows. At first, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but when reviewing the footage later, frame by frame, a faint figure appears. Dressed in white, it stands completely still beside a tree in the distance. John had no idea. He continued filming, chatting with the camera, completely unaware he wasn't alone. It wasn't until the video was uploaded and viewers began pointing it out that he saw it for himself. A chill ran down his spine. The thought that he'd been watched without ever realizing it left him shaken. In a way, he was relieved he hadn't noticed it in the moment, but it also made him uneasy. What if he had seen it? What might have happened? What started as a regular night turned into one of the most unsettling experiences John had ever recorded. It was a powerful reminder that when you're out in the wild, anything can happen.